Prepare to be mesmerized, awed, and even humbled by the magic of Cavalia. Cavalia is a magical encounter between humans and horses. It is a unique and lavish orchestration of acrobatics, dance, aerial stunts, multimedia, and special effects. The show is set to live music and is often labeled as an equestrian ballet. Pushing the limits of live entertainment under the world's largest theater tent, Cavalia is a visual spectacular unlike any other. And who better than Norman Latourelle, artistic director and founder of Cavalia, who incidentally was also the co-founder of Cirque du Soleil, to give us a guided tour through the magical Cavalia tents.
Welcome to Cavalia, the Equestrian Theatrical Spectacular. We're in front of a Cavalia tent. This is the biggest touring tent in the world. We conceived the tent to fit the stage. We built a very big stage inside, and there's a 2,000 seats theater, but this is more like a castle. We are surrounded by white tent. The idea of white tent is I wanted to show how pure the horse could be. So it's like enter into a dream world, and part of it is those fabulous peaks. They look like white mountains. We're from Canada and we like the snow, and we like the white mountains. So here we are showing you the greatest, biggest touring tent in the world. This white theater tent will be in Singapore. We're moving everything to Singapore, and it's going to be warm. So the site is huge. It's not only accessing to a tent, it's accessing to a huge site that is 20,000 square meters of tent and installation. And what we want to give is the comfort of a regular theater, even better. So it's like going to an opera, but you come here for the fun to watch Cavalia. So this is the entrance of what we call the rendezvous tent. It's the VIP people. You buy a full package including full meal, free drinks, a lot of sweets at the intermission. It's a very nice cozy lounge where you can sit down and relax with your entire friends and family. And at the end of the show you get to meet some artists, and then you go visit the stable. So we're in the area between the VIP tent and the big top, but this is also the access to the main tent. But it also created a small terrace where people can take a drink outside. So that's still part of the VIP section. This is the other side of the rendezvous tent. So this is where you come out, and then you go to either to the big top tent or to the stable. Welcome you to the stable. So this is the access to the stable. Look only like two doors, but behind there's the biggest stable in the world almost. It's 100 meters long. Every horse has a large box to lay down and to be happy. So all the horses are in the same order everywhere, and we bring everything, we bring all that on tour. So they have flooring, rubber flooring, and their box. So welcome to the stable.
The riders at Cavalia all share a strong bond with their horses on and off stage. A genuine relationship between humans and horses is the key to the beauty of every Cavalia performance.
Here we are backstage at Cavalia in our stables. Cavalia has 9 tents. It's a massive, massive production. But here in the stables alone, it's a 1,500 square meter tent. And of course, that houses all of our 50 four-legged stars of our horses. Now, all of our horses here at Cavalia are boys. We have 50 horses and 16 stallions in our Cavalia four-legged stars. This is Henry, and this is my trick horse here at Cavalia. Trick riding is the horses running as fast as they possibly can and us doing acrobatics on them. Henry is actually the fastest horse here in the show, and for me to be able to keep up with him, I have to be in the top shape. I have to have an extreme stamina as well as total guts to be able to throw myself upside down off of the horse. This is Renato. He is an 11-year Comtois. And Renato actually has a really fascinating story. About 6 years ago, when Cavalia was in Europe, we went to a slaughterhouse, and Renato was actually rescued from that slaughterhouse. When we got him, we had him vet checked, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with him, except that he is blind in his right eye. We don't know if that's exactly why he was at the slaughterhouse, but he works perfectly for what he does in our show. And we're so glad that he's with us now in our Cavalia family. The horses always live beside their best friends here. They live in spacious rooms, but as well as that, we also have temperature-controlled heating and air conditioning, as well as 6 different showers with warm and cold water for the horses' comfort.
A 20-person stables team, including trainers, veterinarian, health technicians, grooms, and farrier, create a comfortable environment and provide daily health care, grooming, and activities for Cavalia's magnificent horses. With Cavalia's exceptional quality of care and the outstanding health records, the equine performers are the heart and soul of every show. The rhythm of life and the day-to-day operations at Cavalia are based on the well-being of their horses.
So this is the shower bay, and as you can see behind me, this is Shirley Sewell. She's our equine sports therapist. She gives daily massages to the horses because they're superstars and we like to spoil them. But here is a very important part of the stable. This is where we wash, braid, and prepare the horses for the show. During the day, the horses can relax. They get ridden, they play with their riders, they go out into the paddocks and roll, but at night we love them to be beautiful for the show, so this is where we prepare them. So here at Cavalia, we have a very dedicated team of 20 grooms that work around the clock to look after the horses, because it's very important that we give them the best care possible because they are the stars of the show.
Stay tuned. We will return to the magic of Cavalia in Singapore right after this break.